Good morning. My name is Brian Brunt. I'm here to inform you of our selections of the three countries. Which country was our final choice? All three countries, Finland, Colombia, and Saudi Arabia, have something for our company to invest in or partnership with for goods and services, imports and exports. Finland is a vibrant, growing society which is established as a developed country. Many opportunities await us in Finland, as well as Norway. However, Finland is expanding in education, research, innovative investments, and trade. Finland is a prominent member of the EU, European Union, and constantly develop a high technical industrial growth throughout the region as well as other parts of the world. They account for over one third of the GDP, which is the gross domestic product that is allowed by the government. Their affairs in dealing with the economy, as well as the election, which the president is in office for 6 years, two-round voting session. Their air is clean and the forest is also clean. The rural area population outside of the city usually live longer than the urban population. Finland is very competitive when it comes to wood, metal, and engineering, telecommunication, and electronic industries throughout the region. They excel as well as import and export of cell phones. The SWOT analysis, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, for Finland shows the expansion of the country's sustainability, boosting the demands of exports. Economic growth is where we will help them in this area of strengthening their economy, as well as building a long term partnership with them. Colombia is an emerging country which falls under the command economics monopoly of doing as I say and not as I do. You have liberal conservatives there working also. However, the political forces sway the powers of those that are in power. Colombia legal system falls under the civil law process, which is influenced by the Spanish and French civil codes. However, drug trafficking and violence continue to disrupt the flow of the economy. Colombia still improves its ranking with the World Banks, according to the business reports. Colombia still has the largest gold reserves in Latin America, the strongest built up ecosystem in the regions. Their technology has advanced 38 private companies. Colombia, with seed funds from their country, will help develop it even more. The SWOT analysis for Colombia is an expanding country with sustainability. Colombia was believed to be on the threshold of a failed state. However, capitalize and change things around as they begin to develop even more and become more vibrant economic country. You still have problems in the health democratic area. Restoration of security and stability still plays a part in the unstable country. It continue its social program and process in developing the citizens within the country. While work remains unethical in Colombia, Colombia still appears to be turning the page to better themselves. Saudi Arabia. The royal family dominates the political atmosphere in Saudi Arabia. The family depth of large number controls the kingdomship. This family has allowed very little imports in certain arenas. However, they put key family members in important positions. Saudi Arabia, the kingdom is more of a do as I say, not as I do dictatorship. They have no legally binding written constitution at this time, but however, they do follow the basic law of Saudi Arabia, which is implemented by the king declarations. Corruption may exist. Some foreign countries have reported paying bribery through the middleman of their government officials in order to secure deals. How true that is, we still don't have nothing in writing. This shows a lack of organizational skills in one sense in the same area of a developing country. It shows unstableness. However, some things have changed according to the Islamic laws and the legal system. Now their women works more also, and they're implemented into the business world also. Some of the strength and weaknesses of the SWOT report for Saudi Arabia, and some of their strength is dealing with the advanced technology. They have never-ending resource in oil. Uh, they will seek help in certain areas that benefit them, not so much you as a company going in there, but it benefits them. The growth economic is stable. There are areas that yet need to be developed. However, some of the other weaknesses we have to understand is that during certain periods of the day, they have to go and pray, and this could be up to 5 to 7 times a day. So these things we have to understand, and it is under dictatorship, and the family actually, the king rules and makes his own laws and policies. Our final choice today, it would be Finland. Finland would be the country we want to do business with in building our hotels in Finland. Finland, we feel, would be a good fit for us and a great opportunity for investments. The organization is typically not very hierarchy when it comes to a structure. They pretty much flat structure. They do well when working with others. However, they do not expect favoritism, and they do not expect any other rules to be made up as you go along. Finland's keep silent during the time of discussions or while you're speaking to them. So don't take this as a bad thing. They're really contemplating on what to say or what's being said to them. So this is excellent. They do not expect favoritism. I want to go back on that because in America we do. There they don't. They just want to do their jobs and move on. They do not require to be liked or to build a friendship. They want to just, with the partnership, they just want to go ahead and do the job that's required of them, keep their personal life personal, and keep their professional life at work. Finland and the United States can develop a smooth working environment, cross culture management, as well as the training aspect of it can be implemented at all levels. We also must understand the mix of Finland's power distance, is different from the United States. If we are to do business with Finland, the social structure culture is more lax than the United States. So we have to understand that as we move forward, a lot of things we want to see done immediately, they tend to take their time and go a little slower, which could be for our benefit in the long run. A SWOT analysis shows us that they put more emphasis, Finland, in the workplace. Organization is typically not a very hierarchy, as stated earlier. They do prefer silence or less conversation than we would in the United States, as stated earlier. Feeling, feeling likely and like to be called Finns are very direct and open when they do speak. All these things we can overcome as we move forward in our relationship with them. We conducted a SWOT analysis to evaluate the potential, value, cost of time, money, and equipment required to build hotels in Finland. The sustainability is suitable for a potential long term profits and financial gain is but within our grasp. We will recruit and train qualified in country managers, which will be hired and trained locally. Financing for this size of operation must consist of the following: development, productivity and production, promotion, marketing, and distribution. Political imperativeness strategies play a huge part of the responsiveness of the local market niche. Dealing with Finland, we have a counterpoint. This could help the downstream activities in our chain. We will utilize and implement best practices for designing and improving processes for total quality management. This can be done. The profits available along with the marketing will give us the optimum return on our investments. Communication and negotiation skills from Finland consist of a middle or a mid to lower contents negotiation for mutual benefits. Now we have to utilize the technical dynamics along with the human labor in order to see a return on our investments. Establish corporations, society responsibility along with sustainability is one of the most important business strategies needed for this operation. By making a right decision, we will involve the knowledge of knowing what will be accepted, how enthusiastic the supporters will be in our organization. We will use the best alternative to negotiated agreement. It is essential to the United States to negotiate with Finland. Still, Finland has concerns with strategies of their human resource department and the ability as well. And do they exist? Finland still lacks the explicit purpose behind the human resource management. Perhaps we can help them in that area. Finland is a decentralization. Individuals and their human resource offices play the same part. They involve everyone in their decisions, yet delegate to the various agencies within their company. Experience as a leader of development functions in the global technology organization, Finland have broad technology experience in leading and developing services and solutions in mobile technology or internet or network. Have great products and services in the expertise arena with IT. The experts of managing and developing in a host country and having a third party solution could make us even more effective during our period of negotiations. Experts in setting up and operating for a test facility. We can do this in Finland. In building a relationship with them, we want to believe in our team vision and build trust in each other. By working with Finland, we can create a strong team concept as well as strengthen the communication technology. There are differences that can be overcome. Other companies, leaderships, and managerial skills must seek out Finland's employees' behavioral cultures and decision making, get feedback from them to better and strengthen our team concept, to motivate the team to ensure that the team will be able to fulfill whatever task is set before them. Building hotels in a host country such as Finland can assist us with a domestic financial tax break and lower interest rate when involving joint venture partnership. When we get right down to it, it is the bottom line of building equity, possibly bonds for a long term relationship by reducing our risk. We would use the Fisher International Rate by using the differences and ensuring that the investments or interest rates supported by the two countries' currencies are equal at the time going in. We want to ensure that Finland wants to do business with us, as they stated earlier, and will develop tax incentives for us. Ownership restrictions will be minimal, and we can acquire the best location in Finland. We believe in the three R's to support and back Finland: their ritual, which concerns their environment, the economy, and the ecosystem, and homes, friends, and religions. We believe in relationships with family, jobs, employees, neighbors, bar and grills, and other institutes, and restrictions that they will bestow upon us. We can live by them, but it will benefit us and give us the advantage. Finland is our chosen country. Thank you very much.